I'm Jay Desio from DroneWorks. With the colder seasons approaching, many of us will not be flying on a regular basis and will be storing our aircraft for longer periods of time. To ensure your aircraft is ready when warmer weather returns, special attention needs to be given to the batteries. This video will cover battery basics as well as battery charging and storage. Let's go! The tips used in this video should be used year-round, but especially during the seasons where you won't be flying as often. DJI, Autel, and many other aircraft manufacturers use intelligent flight batteries. These are lithium-ion polymer batteries, more commonly known as LiPo, and have advanced electronics for charging and maintaining the batteries in optimum condition. Most mobile devices also use LiPo batteries. Unlike many of the other types of batteries, LiPos do not suffer from memory issues. You can expect a LiPo battery to last around 300 charge cycles if the batteries are properly maintained and used. Every time you charge a LiPo does not mean it counts as a charge cycle. If you fly the battery from 100% to 50%, charge it back to 100%, that's 1/2 of a charge cycle. A LiPo battery is fully charged when each cell reaches 4.2 volts and can operate down to 3.0 volts. If the battery is allowed to drop to 3.0 volts, the battery can shut off. LiPos provide peak performance when they're warm. 80 degrees to 90 degrees Fahrenheit are ideal temperatures. At colder temperatures, due to the nature of the chemical reactions, the internal resistance of the battery increases and the voltage will drop. If the battery is cold enough, the voltage drop could be enough to drop below 3.0 volts, especially if a high demand is placed on the battery and risk of sudden loss of power due to battery shutdown. DJI recommends their flight batteries be used in temperatures ranging from -10 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. That's 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit for those of us not on the metric system. With proper care and precautions, the aircraft can be flown in much colder temperature. We'll talk about cold weather flying in another video. If the battery is slightly below room temperature, take off and let the aircraft hover for at least 30 seconds to help warm the battery. You should always start with fully charged batteries. Anything less than a full charge is an invitation for trouble. When your flight battery reaches 30%, land the aircraft. As the battery percentage drops, so does the voltage. In colder weather, flying the battery down below 30% risks dropping the voltage below 3.0 volts and can result in the battery shutting down. Batteries should not be fully charged until you know you're going to fly. It is better to wait until the day of the planned flight, but the batteries can also be charged the night before. After the flights have been completed for the day and you've returned to your home base, the battery should be charged to the storage level of 50%, unless additional flights are going to be flown the next day. Batteries should be allowed to cool to room temperature before charging, and you should never charge a battery unattended. DJI offers a charging hub for some models. The Phantom 4 series charging hub has a switch to change from full charge to storage charge. This device is not meant for storing your batteries on it. It's merely to get your battery up to the 50% storage level, then the batteries need to be removed and stored properly. If your flight battery is fully charged and you don't fly, the flight batteries will begin discharging to storage levels automatically after a preset number of days. The number of days before the battery begins to discharge is set in the DJI Go and Autel Explorer apps. It can be changed from the 10-day default for DJI and 6-day default for Autel. If you press the power button on the battery during the waiting period, the counter will reset and the number of days to discharge will start all over again. Once your batteries are ready for storage, they must be checked periodically to ensure that they have not discharged to an unsafe level. The battery should be checked at least every 3 to 4 weeks and if needed, charged back up to the 50% level. With proper care, your aircraft will be ready to fly when you are. Thanks for watching.